Hello YouTube, I'm coming back at you with another video, and I'm in my computer room. Well, today I have a friend at my work. He bought this new little handheld gaming thing here. Let me show you what that is. It's the Galaga one. And I think you get these at Walmart for around 13 bucks. So here's what it looks like when you turn it on. Let me put down here. The little light comes on. And there's that, a little demo. Okay, there's the demo of it right there. Well, the reason why I'm making this video is we both learned that I guess these games come with all the games on the same chip. And there's a hack that you can do to get them all to come on to the same cabinet. I heard there was 4 total games that comes with these, but only one is unlocked for the cabinet. So as you saw there, Galaga is the one that's unlocked. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and I want to show you. Boy, this thing's really tiny. Alright. I'm going to try to do this here. Alright, there's a little bit of the gameplay with it. We're going to go ahead and shut her off right here. There's an on and off switch right there. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go ahead and tear this all the way apart. Pull out the board, pull out the screen, going to pull out the batteries, going to do it all up. And then there's a way that you can do some soldering. As you can see right there, I have my soldering gun out. It's already heated up. And my youngest daughter, she's into repairing iPhones, and she bought this beautiful iFixit case. She said that I can use it for this video and to do my hack. And I tell you what, it is gorgeous case and tools. Man, it pretty much has everything in there that you can use. Man, it is beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead now and tear this all down, and I'll be back. Alrighty guys, now with these iFixit tools, man, these are the bomb. I mean, I am so proud of my daughter for buying these, because she repairs iPhones like I said earlier. But working on something like this, wow, what a big difference. Now, as you can see here, we got everything out. There's the empty case. So we're going to put that aside because we won't be needing that. There's all the screws and batteries. And here's the battery tray, the on and off switch, little joysticks, and then the monitor, if you want, little LCD display. So, and then there's the light for the marquee, and there's the sound for the speaker for the sound. So, what we're going to do now is we got to find some wires, because we're doing this hack, this mod from somebody else, and I cannot remember his name, but I will try to put that into the description down below, who came up with this. So I'm going to give him the credit. I am just showing you how to do it. But once you take out all the screws, you got to take out every single screw that you see to get it to this point here. Now, I'm going to gently slide this stuff around. And from we got to turn it all the way around like this. Oh, this is kind of difficult with everything still connected. we are going to need, let me get this pointer, you are going to need these pins right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4 pins on this board. So if your board looks like this, it should work. Even though this is a newer, up-to-date one, it sure does look like the same one that's on the video. You know, so this is the chip right here, right there, that big glob. That's the actual chip with all the games in it. There's only 4 in there. There wasn't no 10, as far as I could see. I think there's only 4 in total. So what we're going to use is this joystick ports to choose the games that's in here. Alright, so there's no cutting on the case to put in dip switches like you'll see a lot of people do. You know, they cut out this right here and put the dip switches in there. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to go ahead and get the wires soldered up, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I'm going to go ahead and then on the back here, you're going to see, let's see if I can hold that up here. You're going to see these here, E, F, D, and G. Okay. So right now it appears to me that G has a little resistor in there that we have to take out to do this. So I'm not for sure because right here is another resistor. I hope this one works. Yeah, because that's what it looks like. That's the game, and the other ones are not resisted, so they will not turn on. So what you need to do is take this resistor out and then solder those wires 1, 2, 3, and 4 on this side of the pads. It's very hard to see, but if you have something similar to this, when you see E, F, D, and G, that is the games, and G must stand for Galaga. I'm not for sure, but that needs to come out and have a wire hooked to that. So this whole pad thingy right here doesn't look like this. It'll look like these with a nice gap in between. So we're going to pause it right there. And I'm going to go for it. See what happens. Alrighty guys. It's been about an hour to do this. And it's been very difficult. But I wanted to show you what the end result is. So now you're looking, get some light here. As you can see, I can't do a very good solder job on each one of these wires because they are so tiny. But there's no connections in between there. They do not touch. So everything should work. Now we're going to go ahead and turn it on. But to do that, I gotta... let's see if I can do this. Hold on one second. Okay, hopefully this is in view. To do this now, the batteries are in. To select the games, the different style games that are in here, you use the joystick. You got to hold it over to the left, okay, and then turn on the switch. Okay, there's Galaga. Alright. So that comes up fine. Now this is a newer model than the one that the guy was modding. It's like a year older, the one he was modding. So we're going to go ahead and shut that off for a minute. And now, if you want to change the game, you go up and hold and turn it on. Now there's Dig Dug, which I thought was pretty cool. Okay, there's that one. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and shut it off. And now for a different one, you hold the joystick down and turn it back on. And now this one here, see if you guys can guess. You might not be able to guess. We're going to go ahead and select it. Can you think of what that is? Frogger. But anyways, there you have it. It works. I thought that was pretty nifty. So I'm going to go ahead and put everything back together. Alrighty guys, I got it all put back together. Get some light on the subject here. And as you can tell, it's all, doesn't even look like it's been touched. Okay. So after you put it all together, I'm going to go ahead and set you down right about here. Now what you're supposed to do is, you got the on and off switch in the back, which is right here. Okay. And if you want to play a certain game, I can only get 3 in total to work. I don't know if it's because of the circuit board in here. But hey, 3 is better than none, you know what I mean? So if you want to play Galaga, you take your joystick and you move it over to the right and hold it and turn on the machine. And there it is. Then you select again. But anyways, turn it back on here in a minute. So after that, you go ahead and shut it off, and then you hold the joystick down, turn it back on. And there's Frogger. Thought that was pretty cool. There, I got one. So you shut it off again. Oops. Shut it off again. And you hold the joystick up. Turn it back on. You have Dig Dug. I'm going to get 8. There we go. Well, you go ahead and shut it back off again. And there you have it. This took about 2 hours total to do for me. Because I kept pausing the video, doing other things, and coming back and doing it up. And grabbing tools or whatnot. So if you look over here, I have this flux. It's really awesome. Okay, you use that for soldering. It really helps out. And then, of course, the soldering guns over there. And then again, the iFixit toolkit. This must have been the super deluxe one that my daughter bought. It is fantastic. It's worth every penny that she paid for it. Has every single bit known to man in there. And I was looking on YouTube here. This is the guy right here. He says a huge thanks to Charles Tweedy, okay, of Octane Gaming. So you can go to his channel right here. We'll give him the credit. We're going to go ahead and do that real quick. This is the guy right here that came up with that mod. There's a big old shout out for you. So, okay guys, that wraps it up, and I'll be talking to you.